Okay guys, this is our new shape for today. This is our drawing 5. It's going to look a little bit like this when it's all said and done. I'm going to be looking at this one for the measurements just because it's a little bit easier to see. I'll put this back up at the end if you wanted to take a screenshot of it or something so that you can see the measurements while you draw it. We're going to go pretty quickly through this one because, again, we're getting a little bit further along, so you should need a little bit less guidance as we go. My view spacing for this one is going to be 1 inch. Same for my starting crosshairs. And you're going to see me move the paper around a bunch just because it's going to make it a little faster for me. And I encourage you to do the same as long as that works for you. Okay, so now I want to go across the bottom, and it looks like I'm going to have 3/4, 3/4, and it doesn't tell me what the last one is. So if this is 2 inches, I can subtract 3/4 and 3/4, it's $1.50. I got 50 cents left for that top one. So that first mark is going to be at 1/2 inch. Got my triangle on there on the edge of the page. I might need to zoom out just a smidge. That's a little better. Okay. Might hear some banging in the background. They're in the process of tearing down the middle school next to me. Alright, so we got a 1/2 inch, put a mark there, and then we got 3/4 and 3/4. Okay, 3/4, 3/4, make that nice and solid. I'm going to skip an inch, and then I want to do my right side view. So it looks like this whole thing is 2, and this is 1, so I'm going to have a line for that vertical there, and the beginning and the end, obviously. So I got the beginning, I got the end, and then the 1 inch in the middle. Okay, I'm going to go up the other side. Alright, so this whole thing is 2 inches high. So the first step is a 1/2 inch, the second step is a 1/2 inch. That means the last step has to be an inch because it's 50 cents. 50 cents is $1. That means there's $1 left to get to $2. So we got 50 cents there, 50 cents there. Some of you are like, what do you mean? You're talking about money now? What's going on here? It's just the way I think about numbers. It makes fractions a little bit easier for my head. Some of you may find the same thing happens for you. So I'm skipping an inch for my view spacing. Top view, I got 1 inch here. We can assume this is 1 because the whole thing is 2, and we know that 1 is right there. So I'm going to go up to 2 inches, and I'm going to put my mark right in the middle. And now we've got our 4 starting lines, so we don't need the ruler anymore. Unless I screwed up and missed a mark like I did on the last one. Alright, so it looks like this first mark here is going to go up here, and we just said that that's an inch high, so we'll go up here about an inch. Just going to eyeball it kind of, line it up to my dots on the side. Throw that in. In my top view, I just have the top half here, so I'm going to throw that in as well. Go over to our next mark. And we'll throw this in the middle. Go up to our top view, and we've got a line on the upper side. On the top view, you got this whole line going across here, so you're going to draw that in the whole way across. Right side view, this is only going up a little bit, about a 1/2 inch, so that's pretty easy. The center line's not going to be at the bottom, but it's going to be at the top 2/3. So we're going to fill that in. Last one, this is going the whole way up. Alright, so we want to draw across for that first step. And that's going to go the whole way across there. Moving up to our next dot. Doing the second step there. Go up to our last dot. And we're now on the top view, almost done. So we need a little line right here. This was supposed to come the whole way down. Oops. So I have to come back and fix that.
You doing another picture?
Yes, sir. Yep. All right, so we need to add this one line in here yet, and then we're good to go. And do that real quick. Have a couple things to erase. And we've got drawing number 5 all done. That one's a little bit faster. It doesn't mean it's easier. It just means you guys are getting further along. Put my name on there. Period, date, and we are at a wrap.